Hi, this is JulieWaldorf.com and Peggy Fowler. Could you give me your opinion of the homeless situation that's going on in SLO?
I think we have a shortage of housing, and I think that most of the folks who are homeless have deep roots in this community and have lived here a very long time.
Right.
A lot of people think that homeless came here from someplace else, and that if you make nice services or you make affordable housing, that other folks will come. But the truth is their heartstrings are strung like to their family, to their roots, to being in this neighborhood, and for the length of time that they have lived here. And it's not that folks are coming to San Luis because the weather is warm and we have great services, but because their dad lived here and they were raised here as a child, and this is their home. And if we just had more affordable housing, it would make a world of difference.
Well, so with all the homeless people that you do work with, like today, it's about 1,000, you know, and the other 1,000 is from the other 1,000 is the other people that are in houses, you know, that are shut-ins basically. What do you see? What do you see that they need more than anything?
A roof of their own.
A house of their own.
A roof over their head. It doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be big, but it'll be able to close the door behind them and have a little privacy, a little home, a little place to be warm, a little place like to eat, like even a simple soup. Just a little bit, like would go a long ways.
And that it would, if it were permanent quality housing,
now that's what you
then
really
people
need.
will get really right set up when they.
That's what you really need. But you know, if you started with single room occupancies, where people could then move on to other affordable housing, and of course there isn't enough federal funding for Section 8 housing, like to subsidize the housing like that we do have, and there's clearly a shortage of housing.
Yeah, well, right setup will provide permanent quality housing for single-parented children and the newfound homeless, which are a lot of children out there. That's what I see. So, you know, out of 1,000 homeless people that came through here, 15% are homeless.
That's right.
Our children that are homeless.
And of course, in the actual count, like according to HUD, they said, if you get to sleep at your sister's house, you aren't homeless. But you know, if you lost your own home and your child lost their own bed, you're homeless. Just because you get to sleep at your sister's or your mother's on the sofa, they still want to raise their family in.
Well, they need to have more spot than a square on the couch.
That's
you know,
that's right.
You know, just for mental health, they need to have some space.
Mental health, and that's what happens because those arrangements break down because of the stressor of putting 10 people in place.
Too many people in one little small spot.
Right.
Yeah. So, well, thank you so much, Peggy. You are
Thank
great.
you for doing what you're doing. Thank
you.
And
well, it's not just me, but we're all going to be working together. I can see this. Okay. So anyway, thank you so much, and have a good day.
Just what we need.
All right, Julie Waldorf, JulieWaldorf.com. Ciao, ciao.